never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? Integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Friendship is born at that moment when one person says to another, "What? You too? I thought I was the only one." What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. Failures are fingerposts on the road to achievement. When souls become as husbands should be and wives, they are glorified. The woman who makes a dog the center of her life loses in the end not only her human usefulness and dignity, but even the proper pleasure of dog keeping. Don't let your happiness depend on something you may lose. You can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. No one ever told me that grief felt so like fear. We are what we believe we are. The task of the modern educator is not to cut down jungles, but to irrigate deserts. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our conscience, but shouts in our pains. Love is something more stern and splendid than mere kindness. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. We read to know we are not alone. The future is something which everyone reaches at the rate of 60 minutes an hour, whatever he does, whoever he is. A proud man is always looking down on things and people, and of course, as long as you are looking down, you cannot see something that is above you. Aim at heaven, and you will get earth thrown in. Aim at earth, and you get neither. Education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a more clever devil. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, those who keep silence hurt more. A woman's heart should be so close to God that a man has to chase him to find her. Wherever you find a little study, full of small children and a tireless woman who is content, you find a bit of heaven. The heart never takes the place of the head, but it can and should obey it. Reason is the natural order of truth, but imagination is the organ of meaning. Thirst was made for water. In inquiry for truth. All get what they want. They do not always like it. The role of the wife is not to compete with the man, but to complement and complete the man. That is glory, not submission. A woman's intellect is not less. It is different and invaluable. Do not waste time bothering whether you love your neighbor. Act as if you did. Being in love is a good thing, but it is not the best thing. The kind of love we can understand is selfish. The better kind of love is the one we learn by grace. No man knows how bad he is till he has tried very hard to be good, and no one knows the strength of a woman till he has tried to do life without one. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. Success is not the goal. It is a byproduct of obedience and faithfulness. A man does not call a line crooked unless he has some idea of a straight line. The man who is contented to be only himself, and therefore less a self, is in a better state than he who works to be more than himself. You cannot make men good by law, and without good men you cannot have a good society. A man who has once looked upon God in a vision does not forget the sight. When first things are put first, second things are not suppressed but increased. He who converts his fellows is more truly great than he who conquers them. The world does not need more successful women. It needs more women who are strong in character and gentle in heart. In the truest marriage, each person becomes most themselves, not less. That is the paradox of unity.